You know that cozy, familiar place you retreat to? The couch, the blanket, that endless scroll on your phone? Well, today we're going to dig into a simple but really powerful idea. What if that very comfort zone is actually a trap?
So, what does this trap even look like? Well, the source material gives it a brilliant and, let's be honest, super relatable name, Netflix jail. It's that feeling, right? You're stuck on the sofa, you know you should probably do something else, but the next episode is already starting.
Okay, take a good look at this. The wide eyes, the glow from a dozen different screens, that feeling of being totally overwhelmed while doing, well, absolutely nothing. If this hits a little too close to home, then you are definitely in the right place. And here it is, the core message, loud and clear. This isn't some gentle suggestion, is it? It's a direct warning. The place you think is keeping you safe and cozy might actually be the very thing that's holding you back.
All right, let's break this down a bit, because look, rest is absolutely essential. We all need and deserve a lazy Sunday. But there's a really fine line between recharging your batteries and just getting stuck. So how do you know when your relaxation has accidentally crossed over into stagnation?
The source material has this fantastic, kind of scary term for this, safe marasmus. Marasmus is a medical term for severe malnutrition, and in this context, it means you're slowly starving your potential, your energy, your growth, all while feeling perfectly safe and comfortable. It's like being slowly frozen in place.
So here's the crucial thing. This trap isn't just about being lazy. Nope, it's built from two very specific things, stagnation and fear. Let's take a look at how these two work together to keep you stuck.
I want you to think of stagnation and fear as the two walls of your own personal prison cell. They might look a little different, but you know what? They both do the exact same thing. They keep you locked in.
This slide really makes a critical distinction for us. On one side, you've got stagnation. That's when your attempts to relax just stop working. The scrolling doesn't make you feel better, it just numbs you out. It freezes your potential. But fear? That's a little more active. That's when the blanket becomes a shield you use to hide from the world, to hide from its challenges. It really makes you ask, are you just tired or are you hiding?
But here's the good news. That uncomfortable nagging feeling that you're stuck, that's not a sign that you're failing. It's actually the complete opposite. It's a signal.
The source calls it a cosmic flick on the nose. I just love that. It's that little voice of your intuition, that gut feeling. It's the universe's way of gently telling you, hey, wake up, there's more for you than this. It's basically a prompt to change course. And this really gets to the heart of it. If you want to feel genuinely energized for the week ahead, the answer isn't more consumption, not another episode, not more scrolling. The answer is action. It's breaking that pattern, even in the smallest way. Okay, so you recognize the trap. You felt that cosmic flick on the nose. Now what? Well, the source gives us 3 beautifully simple, totally actionable steps to start breaking out. You don't have to go run a marathon in the rain. You can start really, really small. So here they are, just 3 small things. Change your scenery, create instead of just consuming, and break the horizontal. Let's dive into what each one of these actually means. Step 1 is unbelievably simple. Just get up and go outside. A 15-minute walk is all it takes. Seriously. The source makes a great point here. Fresh air and a change of perspective will do way more to wake up your brain than the passive blue light from any screen ever will. All right, step 2 is all about flipping the switch from passive mode to active mode. Instead of just taking things in, make something. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece, okay? Write a quick social media post, plan out your week, try a new recipe. You'll be amazed at how the act of creating actually generates its own energy. And that leads us perfectly into step 3. Why is it so important to just get up? Well, this quote explains it perfectly. Our physical posture has a huge effect on our mental state. When your body is horizontal, your mind just follows its lead and kind of goes to sleep, becoming sluggish and passive. So, the final step is a powerful call to action. Take off the blanket armor. That blanket, it's not just for warmth. It's a shield you're using to hide from reality. Physically throwing it off is the first move you can make to mentally re-engage with your life. And that brings us to our final question for you. You don't have to do all of this at once. Just pick one. Will you change your scenery? Create something small? Or will you simply take off the blanket armor and stand up? What's your one small step going to be today?